Hello and welcome to my luxury garden. The passion I have for gardening drives me to share my luxury garden with you. Hopefully this will inspire you to get gardening as well. In the video today, I'm doing some general garden tidy up in preparation for winter. First, I'll be cutting down plants that have succumbed to the winter temperatures. Next, I'll be using them to insulate other plants as a free mulch. I'll be showing you some creative ways that I make free mulch using natural elements found in my own backyard. I'm also removing a Wizard of Oz dahlia that has succumbed to the temperatures and will be storing it through the winter season to replant it in spring. Just a little note about the video is that there is quite a bit of wind around here, so if you hear a little muffling sound, it's the wind in the videos. I hope you enjoy the video and don't forget to subscribe. Here we go! The cold weather has zapped my cosmos, so I'm gonna trim these down and put them over in my strawberry bed and in with my asparagus as a mulch around the base to add some warmth through the winter season. So I'll just chop these down and it's free mulch around the asparagus, strawberries. I'm gonna put it around the nectarines, and that will just add that little extra layer of mulch warmth for the winter. Because as you can see, it's too cold now, everything has drooped. I am going to leave up a lot of this stuff in my perennial bed though, like these black-eyed Susans here, hydrangeas. This stuff and grasses, all these tall grasses, they look really pretty still. And they're good for the wildlife. The bugs and birds are still in there using them as shelter and getting the seeds. So I'm going to leave most of that. I'm just going to take down some of this stuff because it's getting pretty unsightly and I need it anyhow as mulch. This is my nectarine tree and it's risky in our area because the tree is the lowest it goes is zone 5. We are zone 5 and this is down to zone 5. So it's borderline going to survive the winter, but it's an experiment. So again, I'm going to take these bits I've just chopped up. I'm just going to place them around the base here, like so. I'm going to keep going around the trunk and hopefully that's going to help it to survive the winter, but we'll find out. Here's the asparagus, still quite green, but I'm worried about it getting too cold through the winter, so I'm going to take those cosmo plants I just chopped down and I'm going to cut them down a bit and just kind of place them around the base of these to insulate them a bit through the winter. place that around the base of the asparagus. I'm also going to go get leaves and put leaves all around here as well. This is looking so different already. I just chopped down a ton of dead plants here, a bunch here, and put them all into that bed as mulch and into the asparagus bed as mulch. And I'm just going along tidying things up and tossing anything brown and decaying and anything that looks dead back into the soil. The dahlia has died in the cold weather, so I need to cut it down. Closer up view of it. Got super cold overnight. Now it needs to come down. That is big. It's kind of weird that some of these are chopped off like that. It's almost as if an animal got to it, or this is very big though. Wow. So that will be stored inside through the winter so that I can replant in spring. That's Wizard of Oz dahlia. Right now this bed has garlic bulbs in it. I've added a layer of leaves as mulch sticks from the beach, and now I've just thrown the dead dahlia plant on top of here. I just cut off the top of the dahlia and put the stems and flowers in here. And then now I'm going to go collect some more leaves and add that on top as well. And this becomes free mulch to keep my garlic bulbs warm enough this winter, because last winter got to minus 30 degrees. extremely windy around here, so this will help. And I'll put some water on as well. This will hopefully help keep the leaves in as it gets super windy, and I don't want them all to blow away. Cold temperatures got to my peppers and tomatoes, unfortunately. So these are the last of them. Just going to take them off, and then I'm going to rip out this plant and lay it down in the dirt to compost. Bye-bye warm weather. Bye-bye tomatoes and peppers. It was fun while it lasted. Okay, this is the stage I'm at now. I've cut down almost everything in the second bed right here. Most of the stuff is done in third bed, but still have more to do. And I took most of this and put it around the base of that nectarine tree over there. The rest of it is just sitting in there for now to decompose. Now this bed, I need to just clean up this walkway here. I'm going to grab those squash there, clean up this little walkway, and look at how amazing this kale is. This is why kale is king of the garden. It's pretty cold and it still looks fabulous. This is where I'm going to end for today. Bed number 1, 2, 3 still has quite a bit in there. 4, 5, 6. Getting everything tidied. And I have a little harvest here. Nice squash, watermelon, the last few peppers, and then this dahlia is going to be stored inside. I'm going to add a little bit of peat moss or something to a cardboard box and put it in there to store in a dark place through the winter, so that hopefully I can replant this again in spring, because I absolutely loved it. It was a beautiful plant. I highly recommend it. Okay, so that's it for today, but I'll be back out here to do more garden takedown because I need to wait. These beds are still looking pretty good with these flowers, and the asparagus is still green, strawberries are still green, so that will be done at another time. But for today, that's it. We've made it to the end of this video on my garden tidy up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that it has inspired you to do a little bit of gardening yourself, and that you can get out there and enjoy the beauty of a garden and our natural outdoors. Happy gardening!